Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, we're looking good here. Hmm. 8th, 2026. We're gonna try. I'm gonna conduct. Uh, I'm gonna conduct the test today a little bit differently. I have not had success with this particular configuration here on the chair. Okay, there was one ball that was in this position that they could set off continuously for minutes on end to the point that they actually it's this ball here. They knocked the ball off, and I should have put this ball back on because since then I have not had success with this configuration, except the only exception being, and this is what I'm going to test today, to see if I have greater success if I'm standing right here as opposed to staying off in the distance. The only ball that they have been able to set off consistently that's in this configuration is the middle ball on the string, which is actually the ball that is the most difficult for me to set off for whatever reason. But just to show you, for the purposes of the test, that how difficult it is to set off just one ball, I'm going to tap this chair one finger. Yeah, so I want it to be that sensitive. Okay, that set off two. Okay, so it set off half of them. Uh, if I hit the string, that set off those two. They have had success with the middle ball. They have had success with the yellow ball. So I know that every ball in this configuration, with the exception of this ball on the far left, they have set off at one time or another. But I'm going to give them, let's give them 5 minutes. And see if they have any success. If they don't have any success in 5 minutes, I'm just going to stand still right next to it, assuming I have one of these entities jumping on me. Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna turn on the Jedasoft. Ghost app. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. Ah. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh, look, he came back. That was nice of him. But well, it was a huge mistake not having this ready. Oh, you bitch, come on. Yeah. This is terrible. This is terrible. I need this as far over here as I can get you. Okay, can we tilt a little bit? God damn it. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Alright, I'm super happy that you're wanting to get to work on this. Okay, so we got nothing here. What happened? No, this is right. I guess you guys have figured out by now that I am not a professional videographer. Oh no, this is gonna make my life difficult, isn't it? Alright, so what we're gonna have to do is this. We're gonna have to span out and start moving stuff around. Okay, so we're gonna do that, leave that there. To be honest, that's not going to work long term either. But I'll move the chair out to the left after I get somebody here. All right, so all right, I need you to have a seat there, buddy. Okay, right. We're gonna move. Okay, go ahead. Hit all of these balls. I will never make that mistake again. That was painful. Yeah, unfortunately, Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give this 5 minutes. If it doesn't work, if we don't get a positive result, then go ahead, hit the balls hard as you can. All 8, okay? 1, 2, 3. The 3 on the string, and the 5 on the chair. One after the next to the next. Yeah, I'm gonna kick the chair. Hey, look, see how easy that was? I set off 3 of them. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, it's trying hard. I mean, I feel like there's something I got wrong about the. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna for this test. I'm gonna see leaving the. I'm not gonna change the configuration at all. I'm gonna stay completely still and see what happens if I get better results when I'm next to it. Okay, I'm gonna reorient. Jeez, no. Look at how successful I was. That was so easy for me to set off. 6 out of 8. I don't want to reorient. That's super sensitive. Come on, man. What are you doing? Light one up. But I feel like if you're not going to have more success, we need to get you out of the chair and move somebody else in. This is not a very complicated task. And to be honest, it doesn't look like you're trying very hard because very easy, one little finger, and what are you doing? Try to go right through the ball. Don't try to hit the ball. Go right through it. You aim from here and hit it down, or from here and hit it up. Try both ways. Okay? I don't. What I'm troubled by is not the lack of success. It just doesn't. It just doesn't appear like he's trying very hard. And so if he's just going to phone it in, he's got to get out of the chair. I don't know why I'm not getting anywhere near the correlation, but yeah, I want you out of the chair. Yeah, I want you out of the chair. I want to make progress past this test, and the next test I want to be able to run hopefully in the upcoming weeks is I'm going to see if they could identify color. But in order for me to do that, I only have 5 unique, so I would have to remove uh, I would have to remove 3 balls from the configuration. Come on, hit those balls hard as you can. What about that one? They're trying and failing. But at least this guy's trying. The last guy was hung over or something. Yeah, you're not having any success here. He's not having success with me next to him, or, or when I'm not right next to him. Guilt tripping. So they refer to Yeah, we're not having any success here today, huh? Just one finger tap. Yeah, I can't figure this out today. Okay, come on. Let's see you. See what you could do. We got 15. I'll give you 15 minutes. Wow, look at that. Oh, they just hit me pretty hard and fast. I'm never hit me. I have to say this, with the addition of the Jedasoft display, uh, they they return to the chair far more frequently since we added that display. And so it's been an absolute lifesaver in terms of my back and not having to sit them back down in the chair. I need to make that display take up less of the screen though. And we're not gaining any consistency really. Let's see if we get more activity if I move next to the chair. Yeah, I feel like I have something set up wrong on the Jedasoft display. Okay, so that's me. Okay, so this is where I want to be. It's got to be right in front. It's just the reality of it. It's got to be right in front of it. I'm sure I'm going to lose the display by doing this, but it is what it is. I may just delete this video outright because okay, so now I gotta see this on 100%. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand the Jedasoft screen today. Okay, that's pretty random there. Hey, you did it. Well done. You got the middle ball on the floor, but now you're going to have to do it again after the rest of the lights turn off. Hey, there you go. One down. Actually, that's two in a row, two different balls. Well done. You get any other ones? If you can't, just set up one of those two again. Then I'll know I need to reorient the rest of the balls. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong today with regards to the Jedasoft screen, but I very much so think that that is something that I've done, and it's not anything wrong with the screen. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, I usually have showing me showing me more activity. Instead, the Jedasoft screen is showing me almost nothing. And I'm sure if I point it at me, it's going to find all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to move closer to the chair and see what happens to the Jedasoft screen. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, even the if you look at the Jedasoft screen up where the mirror is behind the chair, and it is located me, right, and something that's on me, which is consistent with what we see on the screen, right? But for some reason, the what's on the chair is clearly being tracked by the Microsoft thermal camera. And nothing is going to come up on the Jedasoft screen. No, I'm going to take the screen down. Nah. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, so now nobody's tracking it, and it just set off the red light. Well done. Yeah. So this is one of those weird instances where it's like I don't, I don't. We're not tracking anybody. Actually, the Jedasoft screen is showing them go after the balls on the chair. I mean, on the seat, not the balls on the string right now. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this. I'm getting plenty of activity. Plenty of activity when I'm holding this up. SLS. Okay, so now we have the exact opposite situation, which is more consistent with the results that I'm used to. I'm used to the Jedasoft screen being far more sensitive than. All right, so I do want to see if I can get tracking back on the Microsoft screen, however. Yeah, I need you to stay in the chair, okay? Stay. Ah, come on, don't make me. All right. Okay, so for whatever reason, maybe it had something to do with the mirror, but it looks like on the Jedasoft screen there's still part of the mirror that can be seen in in the background, but I can't really tell. My vision is not. I think I can see the frame of the mirror. I don't know if I can see any visible part of the mirror, but oh, you just got well done, buddy. You just got the ball on the left. I don't know when he hit that. Actually, I was too busy looking at the mirror. But this guy is active. Like this is kind of what I'm accustomed to seeing. I don't know these guys were. I don't know what they were thinking. Like where was this guy when we started broadcasting? That guy was just lethargic or dumb. But it looks like I'm not convinced that there aren't more than one entity on the chair trying to set these balls off at the moment. Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. The only. Huh. I, they kept me up all night last night. Uh, it's not atypical that they'll do that on a Saturday night. It's usually the only night of the week where they have the kind of energy to do that. But I'm wondering if their energy level is just matching mine. But These guys are hammering away there. Look at them go. Well, I'm going to give this guy another. I'm going to reorient the yellow ball. Just a little bit. And that blue ball, which they had set up maybe a week ago, multiple times. All right, we're gonna leave the rest of them there. The purple ball has been anchored in that spot on the side for 2 weeks, and because they have had success illuminating that ball, uh, I have no. I'm not inclined to make any changes with it. You know, the same I can be said for the middle ball on this string. I'm going to reorient this one. Wow, that was a pretty good strike I gave it, I'll admit, but still. 2, 4, 6. I got 6 out of 8 in one shot. So that middle ball is kind of anchored in there, and I feel like I've had less success when they're anchored that way. But I haven't been putting them on paper so they're easy to wobble. I haven't done that in probably a month or so. We've had success every time. There you go. Well done. Middle ball string. And see, I made those adjustments and yeah, meaningless. Yeah, now he knows the spot. He's just going to keep hitting it. This is what they do. Well, then they become enamored with it. Like, oh, look what I can do. See? Over and over. And so this is a good indicator. He found the sweet spot, right? And so now he just want to keep hitting it over. But you saw he could hit it 3 times, and now, even though he knows precisely how to do it, correct motion, where to strike it, it's failing. with this. I think that's as much success as we're going to have with that. I guess we could do a Faraday Fabric test while I'm here. Let me go get some. Over here. Oh, look at this guy. You stupid. Cheater, don't go high. Wow, this guy was good. That was worth it. I'm glad I tried that. Huh? Okay. Well, all in all, I'd say we did pretty good. I think we got 3 different balls today, and they lit it up half dozen times. So, aside from all of the technical hiccups, the 2 tests I ran were a success. I'm not going to do the mirror right now. I need to figure out precisely how to orient the phone screen. Anyway, I'll put in the comments where the success or what the timestamps are from when they lit it up. If you have any tests, I think next week I'm probably going to do LiDAR testing on the ghost screen to see if that yields us any results. Okay.